Over $14,000 for a 2017 Trax LS with 74,000 miles, and you can see those payments at 22.95% at basically $400 a month. So you have to be extremely careful. We are here at Carmax, where a lot of people like it because how convenient it is. It doesn't work like a normal dealership where they call you over and over. There's a finance department, an annoying salesperson. They are a little bit different, even though their salespeople do still get commission, but it's still different than I would say a normal dealership. But the biggest thing is a lot of it's overpriced. So this is the Toyota 4Runner, which is a super reliable vehicle, but look at this price, $56,900 for a Toyota 4Runner SR5 Premium. This is well over MSRP. So at the end of the day, it has 6,000 miles, but this is a unique situation because they don't offer new ones anymore. The new one's redesigned, and a lot of people like that old model. But at the end of the day, most of this is over MSRP. Even if we walk up to a Nissan Altima will probably be over MSRP. And that's where it's like, wait a minute, they have so many down the road. Look at this, 2024 Nissan Altima SV, 22,000 miles for $22,000. I mean, come on, and look at these rates. So you're going to get a used rate, which is going to be a higher interest rate because it's a used vehicle with 22,000 miles, and you can just go buy a new one for a cheaper price, better rate, all that kind of stuff. So it just makes sense to shop around because CarMax can be extremely overpriced. I almost guarantee I can get an Altima near there. I mean, that's a lot of money for an Altima because Nissan dealerships, I know one thing, they are definitely discounting. So just keep that in mind, because a lot of these 2 to 3 year old vehicles with less than 40,000 miles, they seem to be at MSRP here. Look at this. It's basically $17,000, 2019 Ford Fusion Hybrid with 91,000 miles. Yeah, and those payments are insane. The best rate I'm seeing on the sticker is 8.95%. The big thing to me is you have to be careful here. You really do, especially when you get to those higher mile vehicles. So they're bringing in higher mile vehicles. They used to stick with the newer vehicles. Now they're getting to the 2013s, 2012s. You know what I mean? They are going older with higher miles, over 100,000 miles. Like this Ford, I believe it has like 120,000 miles, automatic transmission. I mean, this thing's probably going to go out tomorrow. You know what I mean? Same deal with this Fiesta. These are unreliable vehicles that are way overpriced, and just be extremely careful. Look at this, $12,599, 2016 Ford Focus with 112,000 miles. Yeah. And look at those payments, completely insane. And look at this one over here, this 2013 Ford Fiesta with 73,000 miles, but the automatic transmission, no good, no good. And again, they want that because someone's going to come in here with bad credit, and they can only get that 22.95%, and that's what they're going to get. So be careful, shop around, and honestly, they can, I mean, that's 22% is extremely bad. And I know it is what it is, this and that, but still, I mean, that's like loan shark, you know what I mean? That's terrible. That is really, really bad. And it's just, most of this stuff's overpriced. So keep that in mind. And then if you do buy an older vehicle, it's overpriced as well, but also you can have the reliability issue. So $19,000 basically, 2023 Kia Rio, 23,000 miles, and look at those payments, up to $500 on a Kia Rio for 72 months at 22.95%. Imagine the amount of interest you would pay. It would be crazy. But if you are going to buy a used vehicle, I would recommend get a pre-purchase inspection, because if you trust a used mechanic, which is hard enough to find a mechanic you trust, but if you do find one, get that inspection, because at the end of the day, a lot of these cars need that inspection, because I'm pretty sure CarMax, they try to get it out here as quick as they can. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, they are still a dealership. $14,000, 2014 Chevy Cruze with 80,000 miles. Wow. It's really coming back in time because of some of these body styles I haven't seen in some time, but just be careful, because some of this stuff, and a lot of it, is not reliable. It's obvious how unreliable it is. So just be extremely careful. There are a lot of people who like CarMax because of how they do business, and all I'm saying is be careful. Used cars can be extremely overpriced, and they can have issues in the long run. $52,000, 2022 Toyota Tundra Hybrid, 44,000 miles, and look at those crazy payments. So be careful, and I'm just saying, shop around the financing, shop around the car, do your research, make sure you're getting a good deal. Don't just trust them because it's CarMax. And I think that's the biggest thing. People really just trust it. It's CarMax. They don't work like a normal dealership. Here you go. I'll give you all my info. I'm just saying, still be careful. Still treat it like a normal dealership. That way you do your due diligence and you get the best deal possible. Let me know what you think about CarMax. Have a great day and stay blessed.